Hi, my name is Rodney Carroll, here to talk to you today about the Bill of Exchange Act of 1882. It's chapter 61. Part 1 is preliminary. Actually, 1 and 2 is the short title, which is the act may be cited as the Bills of Exchange Act 1882. Number 2, the interpretation of terms. In this act, unless context otherwise requires, acceptance means an acceptance completed by delivery of notification. Action means or includes counterclaim and set off. Banker, a body of persons, whether incorporated or not, who carry on the business of banking. Bankrupt, any person whose estate is vested in a trustee or assignee under the law for the time being in force relating to bankruptcy. Bearer, person in possession of a bill or note which is payable to bearer. Bill means bill of exchange, and note means promissory note. Delivery means transfer of possession, actual or constructive, from one person to another. Holder means the payee or endorsee of a bill or note who is in possession of it, or the bearer thereof. Endorsement. Endorsement means an endorsement completed by delivery. Issue. Issue means the first delivery of a bill or note, complete in form, to a person who takes it as a holder. Person includes a body of persons, whether incorporated or not. Postal operator, a person who provides the services or the service of conveying postal packets from one place to another by post, or any of the incidental services of receiving, collecting, sorting, and delivering postal packets. Value means valuable consideration. Written includes printed, and writing includes print. Part 2, Bills of Exchange. Form and interpretation. This is Part 3, Section 1. Bill of Exchange defined. This is what a bill of exchange is. A bill of exchange is an unconditional order in writing, addressed by one person to another, signed by the person giving it, requiring the person to whom it is addressed to pay on demand or at a fixed or determinable future time a sum certain in money, or to the order of a specified person or bearer. The different aspects or different elements of a bill of exchange. First off, a bill of exchange is. All right, so we'll just use that first section there where it says a bill of exchange is, and we'll build up. We'll break it down. A bill of exchange is an unconditional order in writing. That's number one. A bill of exchange is addressed by one person to another. A bill of exchange is signed by the person giving it. The bill of exchange requires the person to whom it is addressed to pay on demand or at a fixed or determinable future time a certain sum in money. Lastly, or to the order of a specified person or to bearer. So it's saying A bill of exchange is an unconditional order in writing. That's one. Then it's addressed by one person to another. That's two. Signed by the person giving it. That's three. Requiring the person to whom it is addressed to pay on demand or at a fixed time in the future, a sum of money or to the order of a specified person or bearer. Number two says an instrument which does not comply with these conditions or which orders any act to be done in addition to the payment of money is not a bill of exchange. So that's pretty clear there. If there's any stipulations beyond payment of money, then it's not a bill of exchange. It says in order to pay out of a particular fund is not unconditional within the meaning of this section. The document that we're creating, you would initially think that it doesn't qualify as a document in which you can use. But however, it clearly lays out here that there is an acceptance to the rule. An unqualified order, there's the word unqualified because it doesn't qualify under the meaning of this section, but as an however, it does qualify. However, an unqualified order to pay coupled with. Now, when it says coupled with, it doesn't mean that there's an additional piece of literature or some more documentation that you need to add, but it just means that it's coupled with, or it includes, there's something conspicuous about the documentation. So it says, however, an unqualified order to pay coupled with an indication of a particular fund out of which the drawee is to reimburse himself, or a particular account to be debted with the amount is unconditional. Then it goes on. B says that, or a statement of the transaction which gives rise to the bill. When it says which gives rise to the bill, it's referring to the bill of exchange. See, a lot of times extra words are put in there that actually, to throw you off, to confuse you. So now you don't have a clear understanding of, the statement. Sometimes you have to put commas in yourself, and break the sentences up in order to get a clear understanding. So now we're going to 4 here. It says a bill is not invalid by reason that it is not dated. When you sign it initially, if you put a date on it and it's the date that you actually sign it before you send it off, okay, that's on demand and is actually considered to be past due. Because by the time they get it, the date that you signed it will have passed. So it's a past due date, all right? Not being dated doesn't invalidate the document or invalidate the bill of exchange. Says, then goes on to B, says that it does not specify the value given or that any value has been given therefore. So the bill is not invalid by reason that it does not specify the value given. But it says that it does not specify the value given or that any value has been given therefore. Okay, so, and that does not invalidate the bill of exchange. Says, then it goes on, the C says, a bill of exchange or a bill is not invalid by reason that it does not specify the place where it is drawn or the place where it is payable. Because really, the only thing they need is your signature for it to be a bill of exchange. They can build a bill of exchange around your signature or to hypothecate your signature.